whether it's seeing it outside of your home, or you see it on Facebook or Twitter, or you see it all around you. You know, and it's always this crazy, crazy thing that we all go through in our life. Sometimes we wonder, why do we even associate ourselves with this person if it's back to the same old crap? You know? Why do I love this person? Why am I associated with this individual if he or she is going to continue to play these games? Or why is this person talking to this person when they should be with me? And it's a lot of things. I've always felt that I've never taken the time to think about these things. But the crazy thing is, it exists, it's there, and we don't know what to do with it. I've always seen a lot of things fucked up in relationships, in love, in hate. Mixed signals, if you will. You know, there's never ever such a thing as getting over it, because you're never over anything. You can overcome an obstacle. You can overcome something that is truly horrifying and move on. But when it comes to something like this, you never get over it. And what I'm talking about is the things that we hear about when it comes to the people that we love. And I'm not necessarily talking about our family and our friends. I talk about certain things on Facebook that really kind of bring something to mind. And I recently saw something interesting that it really it's really amazing when someone can tell you that they are over something, but then when you see something on Facebook and you begin to realize, oh, really? I thought you said you were over this person. Yeah, I saw this, and this is kind of something I've always felt that I should do. This is kind of an idea that popped in my head right away. And I always feel like I got to give an advice out, or I got to give a message out, or I got to spread it out to everybody to figure out, where they come from, where they see in this whole situation. There's a lot of people on Facebook. There's a lot of people on Twitter. There's some people that will tell you that they are in a relationship, but will not post it on Facebook. Will not put it on their status. Why? Because either they're hiding something, or they just don't want to say anything to anybody because a bunch of haters out there will start talking shit. Then, when you do add someone, when you do say that you're in a relationship, they all want to know the same thing. They all want to know that question. Who is it? Who are you in a relationship with? They either tell you or they don't. And then when you put you're in a relationship, and then when you put the person's name down, then it's like, one minute you're proud or you're happy for this person, and then the other side of the coin, you probably hate it. And then it all comes to the point of where you're back with somebody that you never thought you would be back with. I've always heard a bunch of things about people where they all say, I'm never going to get back with my ex-boyfriend, or I'm never going to get back with my ex-girlfriend. You know what? I believe you. But there's such a thing as believing and doing. And I don't believe you yet. It's like the ex-boyfriend or the ex-girlfriend is always going to be a problem in any relationship. See, if you try to get involved with some girl or some guy, and it seems okay, but the ex is somehow involved, it's going to create a problem. Now, I'm not trying to pinpoint on the women and say it's their fault, or the guys and say it's their fault. We're all in this together. You are in a relationship, everything's fine, but your ex is involved. You're not together with him, you're right. You're not together with her, you're right. But why are they there? Why are they there? Oh, well, that's because that's my baby daddy, or that's my baby mama. And it all comes down to the point where, yeah, you had kids with this person, but you know what? What does that mean? You have kids with this person. Well, duh, but why is he involved in our mess, or involved in our relationship, or involved in anything that has anything to do with you? I thought you were over this guy. And everyone immediately will say it's jealousy. You're mad because they are involved in my life and everything else like that. Here's the thing. I begin to realize now that, you know what? Exes are going to be a problem, not just in relationships, but in anyone else, whether it's a guy or a girl. And it's going to be a pain in the ass, you know? You can say all you want to that you don't love him, but there's something that's still there. Otherwise, he wouldn't be there, or otherwise she wouldn't be there. There's something there that you're not telling us. And you probably won't tell us because it's probably none of our business. And we can understand that. But the thing is, all I see it as you tell me one thing and then you do another. And it's a totally different process. 1 minute, you're telling me that you're against this guy, he's your ex, fuck him, get him the fuck out of here, get her the fuck out of here, she doesn't mean shit, I don't love her for fucking shit. And then before you know it, the next day, she's in your bedroom. Or he's in your bedroom. And he's out saying he's sorry. I love you. I miss you. I miss the things we used to do. I love how you used to say you love me and all is forgiven. Everything will be back to normal, baby. That other guy doesn't mean a fucking thing. That other girl doesn't mean a fucking thing to me. She's second to you. He's second to you. I love you. How many times have we heard that shit? Sometimes you don't know that that person that you've been talking to, the friend, the one that was out there for you when your ex was fucked up and tried to blame it all on you, he was there for you, or she was there for you. They tried to help you fix your problem, and hell, they've even tried to go out with you on numerous occasions, but you never fulfilled the promise. You knew about the date, you knew about this, you knew about that, but you didn't fulfill it. You left that person in damn dust. And for what? Just to spend time with your ex? Because he says he loves you? Or that she wants to make it happen again? And you leave this other guy, or this other girl, someone that really wanted to give you a chance, someone that really wanted to make a difference in your life, whether you had kids or don't have kids. And yet, no matter what they do, all the I love yous, all the gifts, everything they try to put through this, you don't see their point of view because you say that they are having the problem. It's their problem. It's not mine or yours or anything. You twist things around. There's too many mixed signals. You're not believing in anything that anyone tells you because you think about your ex. You think about the girl. You think about the guy. You think everything's going to be fine. And how many times have you gone back with your ex? 40 times? It's the same damn results. And sometimes you don't even look around. You don't even see that there's someone that really cares about you. That there's someone that is willing to put themselves in front for you. But you don't give them a chance. No. You want to be the one to think, all of this, he doesn't mean anything to me anymore. But he's still there. She doesn't mean a flying fuck to me. She's just my baby's mama. But she's still there. You love them, obviously. Everyone sees it. We see it in real life. We see it on Facebook. We see a bunch of drama that comes around every time. It may be entertaining, but it's ridiculous. And then, here's what's worse. You block them from Facebook, then you bring them back. And you expect it to be the same. You expect it to be back to the way it used to be. And when it is back the way it used to be, that's what it was. You don't have a clue yet. And that's why I decided that, you know what? In my real life, I do like a certain girl. And yeah, she is friends with me. And I felt like I was in a roller coaster ride with this person, right? And no matter how many times I can tell her I love you, and no matter how many times I want to convince her that I want to be with her, she'll never get the point. She'll never make time for me. She'll never see the kind of person I truly am. No matter how nice, no matter how cool, no matter how I try to be everything that I am that your ex isn't, you're still going to go to that ex. Because he's got to be a priority for some odd reason. And I and other people are just secondary. But what happens when that person that you used to care and love about is gone? What if that person was dead and no longer exists in this world? Are you going to go to their funeral and you're going to remember how much they loved you and you never once gave them a chance? Because you're too busy putting your ex in front because you feel that they, the ex, have got to be more important than the person that really loved you. We are in a fucked up world, aren't we? Yes, we are. And there are a few of us that make sense about the things that we talk about, and we try to make sure that that person is the only person that means something to us in our lives. And the ex and all them, they are gone. They don't mean anything. But if you bring them along for the ride, obviously they mean something. This is not me giving some rant. It's reality. We are in a lot of fucked up relationships. We are in a lot of fucked up marriages. We're in a lot of fucked up positions. A lot of fucked up situations. But then, there's always got to be the bright side. The bright side. But sometimes that bright side could either be good for you or good for them. And sometimes, just sometimes, no matter how messed up it is, you may love and you may care about the person, but in the end, it's back to the old EO, isn't it? some things never change.